What's up, guys, and welcome back to Need for Speed Heat. Today is going to be a fun one. We are going to be making a drift build. So we haven't done too many of these in this game, but I feel like with this bad boy right here, the Honda S2000, we just had to do it. I'm excited about this. So this is a 2009 Honda S2000. It's a 125 stock, which isn't bad, but we are probably going to do an engine swap there. And looks like it's going to run us about $47,500, but it does have 9 out of 10 for customization. So she's a little bit older, but she's got a lot of parts on the market. It's going to be a lot we're going to be able to do with her, both visually and performance-wise. And let's see what we're working with. All right, really not the quickest thing off the line, but I mean, for like back in her day, she was pretty good. I've actually never driven one of these. I think it would be awesome to have one. But, from what I've heard, it's just a very fun, very capable sports car. Like, obviously, it's not the fastest, especially by modern standards, but I've heard it's very fun to drive. It's a driver's car. It's one of the last of its kind, you know what I mean? Like, back when cars weren't run by computers, back when it was you and a manual vehicle where you controlled basically everything. It didn't have all the kibitz and kebabs and assists and stuff like that, and it was all about the driver and the road. So I'm excited to see what this thing can do, and let's go ahead and fast travel over to our garage. So I guess we could start off with performance, and I don't want to go too crazy here, but I do think we are going to need some more power if we're going to have some fun with some of these drift events. Actually, we should probably check. I mean, we haven't really done too many drift events, so there's a recommended level 350 there. The thing is we probably aren't really, I mean, I guess we could do some underground, at nighttime drift events. I'm not really going to be trying to run from the cops too much. It looks like level 350 might actually be a decent level to be at. Actually, probably closer to 300, just because some of the drift events we end up doing better than expected. So I'm going to say let's get it somewhere between 300 and 350. So we're going to come into customization here, and it looks like we can buy the 577 horsepower 4-liter V8 for $271,000. We can get a 562 3.8 liter V8 for $254. Let's just go with the big boy. We're gonna go with this. All right, $271,000 looks good to me. And then we're gonna give it some new parts, but nothing too crazy. I'm gonna go with like a Elite Plus maybe. I feel like it's gonna put us at a good spot. The problem is I really don't want to get too high. Obviously, we're going to want some slidey tires, so I'm going to come in here. We're going to go with the drift tires, Elite drift tires. Probably going to want the showcase suspension as well. That's going to bring us down to a 323. Going to want some better brakes. Definitely going to want some good nitrous. I'm going to go with the 5 3-pound tanks of nitrous, so that looks pretty solid. Differential, probably going to want that showcase, or actually I think is there a drift differential? There's a drift differential if you come down here to Pro, so I guess we'll buy that. It's weird that like the drift specific parts are only available in Pro. You can't get them in the Super. We could get Speed Cross, or we could go, I guess Showcase is probably smart, but yeah, it's kind of interesting there. So I guess I'll go Elite Plus here and Elite Plus here. I mean, the more power we have, the harder we're going to be able to throw it into a turn. So that doesn't bother me. All right, here we go. It's not like it's a race where we're going to make ourselves too fast. We're going to beat these objectives anyway. So let's go into our paints and wraps. I'm interested to see, do we have a Too Fast, Too Furious Suki wrap? And we definitely do. Oh, man. Brings back so many memories. The orange and the black actually look super sick. That's very, very clean. We've got a Lightning McQueen is okay, a little overdone. We've got kind of a Stormtrooper white and black. Is that carbon fiber? That's carbon fiber, dude. We might have to go for something like that. I'm gonna start with that. We're gonna keep the carbon fiber on there, but I'm thinking let's do a different paint. What do you guys want to do for? Oh, he has. Interesting. He has the wrap over the car, and then he made the hood and everything else carbon fiber. I mean, that looks pretty good. I'm down for it. We could go with the white and black Stormtrooper. I was going to change it so it was like a light blue or a pink or something like that, but I like the carbon fiber look a lot, so I think we're gonna go with that. All right, moving on to our body customizations. Let's start things off with the front bumper here. Starting up front is always a good thing to do. Looks like we've got a lot of options. What do you guys think? I feel like that looks kind of sick, but so does that. So I'm gonna go with that. That kind of has a built-in front splitter. We can go with this that has like the lines on it. I don't even know what to call those, but I feel like that looks pretty good. Do we want some canards on there? I'm down for some canards. Something small, nothing too crazy, but that looks pretty solid. Hood, we can change up a little bit. I'm gonna put the JS Racing hood on there. Fenders, what do you guys want to go with? Ooh, that's pretty mean, dude. The Voltex kit. Okay. Mirrors, I'm gonna keep the stock mirrors. I feel like those look pretty good. See what we're working with here for the Voltex kit. I mean, that's pretty gnarly, I'm not gonna lie. I like that. Rear fenders, we're probably gonna end up going with Voltex. Looks good to me. Dude, that thing, it looks like a transformer or something. And then we can go with the JS Racing here on the ends, or we can go with the Honda, or we can, ooh. I like the JS Racing. I'm going to go with the Voltex, or the JS Racing there. What am I talking about? Voltex, not Voltex. What do we want to have here? Probably get some big old exhaust pipes. Looks pretty good. And then for a diffuser, might want to go for something a little crazy. That's not bad right there. I feel like that looks pretty solid. All right. We could put rear canards on. That's the first time I've seen that. I'm going to go with the JS Racing. All right. Or J's Racing is probably what that means, Trev. I feel like the stock taillights look pretty good. Definitely gonna need a big spoiler on there. S2000, you gotta have it, dude. There's no way we aren't gonna have it. I'm thinking something relatively calm though, like that. We're gonna go for a middle ground spoiler. Nothing too crazy, but still nice enough. Okay. So I feel like it turned out pretty well. It is a little, I wouldn't call it stock because we do have a pretty crazy body kit on there, but it is a little bland. Let's spice it up with some rims. Bam! So when I said we were going to be spicing things up, I really meant it. We're going to go with some red rims here. I thought it kind of looks decent with the Honda logo. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I feel like traditional black, gray, something like that would probably look a little bit better on here, but it's a drift build. We can get out there a little bit and have some fun with it. So I feel like that looks pretty solid. Like I said, I wanted to mix things up and do something a little bit different. So let's go to effects. We are of course going to have a red nitrous color. Tire smoke. I really haven't messed with tire smoke, but I guess we can. If we're going to be spinning the tires a lot, that's probably going to be a good idea. I'm going to say let's get some red underglow. I really don't. I wish you could just turn off the flashing ones. I feel like that looks so stupid. I'm going to go with the air suspension here, of course, and then we're going to check out our stance. We are going to absolutely just straight destroy this thing, bro. Slammed. Are you kidding me right now? Yes, absolutely. All right. Exhaust sound. Let's listen up. Not bad. I kind of like it like that. I'm taking selfies with the car, dude. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. That thing looks that looks pretty sick. Like you can't lie. It's not my exact cup of tea. It's probably not how I would make my S2000 look in real life, but it's pretty sick. Nothing like pulling her out of the garage for the first time, baby. Let's see what this thing is made of. Oh my goodness, that red tire smoke is insane. We haven't made that customization on any of our cars yet, so this should be interesting. Dude, she looks so mean. Like, obviously, what was this, 2009? It's kind of becoming a car of the past. Like, it's crazy how far, oh wow, she gets sideways. It's crazy how far away 2009 is. You know, like, we're over a decade past when this thing hit the streets. So, to have it be this aggressive looking and this beautiful, even at this point in time, is kind of crazy. Like, not many cars can cross decades like that, but I guess this thing's gonna be able to. Oh, that is just nasty. I love the rear end, I love the front end, I love everything about it. All right, here we go. So this is gonna be a tough one. Recommended level 380. We are only around a 340, so we're a bit under level, but in drifting that doesn't matter. It's all about your style, baby. Your style with these, your steez. Serenian something? Can't even tell what that says, but here we go. Let's see what we can do. It's been a minute since I've drifted. You guys know I am not the king of drifting, so we'll see what happens here. Looks like we are going to be starting with an on-ramp or off-ramp. Okay, yep, that's a wall. Okay, give me, let's restart that. So I know we've talked about this in the past in this series, but all the cars feel so different in this game, and it's especially apparent in these drift builds. Like, the drift builds all behave so differently. This thing is so much more loose and so much more aggressive than any other drift build we've had. Like, she's kind of hard to get started drifting, but once she is, you cannot hit that gas pedal. You can't really turn the wheel because she's going to react so quickly, which is very, very odd. Ooh, that was a nice little section right there. Got up to a 4 multiplier. Let's try to keep this up if we can. So, like, I mean, obviously, it's a good thing if you were playing this like normal. Like, if we had bought this car and we were going to be doing drift events with it for the next, like, you know, 10 events or so, we would get used to it. We would kind of understand the car. We would know how to treat her. We'd know where she likes to be pressed, where she likes to be touched, and what she likes out of us. But for, like, this series where we're doing basically a new car every episode, it makes it a bit difficult, especially here in the drifting. Shoot, we just missed we lost our 4 times multiplier. This thing is just, I mean, I'm gonna try to get used to it as much as I can, but we're never gonna be perfect in that regard. So I hope you guys understand. We just lost another 4 times multiplier and another one, dude. We can't do that. We gotta keep these things. So we're at 88,000. We're about 50% of the way through the race. We're gonna need a huge final lap, dude. Like, huge. I am noticing that if we just lightly tap the gas, we just lightly put inputs into this thing, it performs worlds better. Okay. Here we go. Keep this multiplier up. Proximity boost active. Oh, don't hit the wall. Whew, we're okay. We can drop from a 4 to a 3. We can't afford to lose the 4 here. We're up to a 150. Oh, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Okay, slow down, Trev. Come on. See what I mean? Like, once you get in that feedback loop where you're having to turn the wheel really sharply, she just hates you instantly. You got to be very smooth and methodical with all your turns, which is okay. Let's take a pause, Trev. Here we go. We need 6,000 to finish this thing out. You got 3 turns to do it. Come on, baby. There we go. That's 1. Here's number 2. Very light on the gas. If you start giving it a lot of gas, you start fishtailing. This thing is so sensitive. It's the most sensitive car we've driven yet. But we were able to get it done. Holy cow. But yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's kind of a nightmare for me because I got to try to learn a car really quickly, but I feel like we're starting to get to know her. She's a classy lady. You got to know where to touch her and what to do before she's going to get freaky and get sideways for you. Down here by the docks for our next event, Springbok. Target score of 140K. All right, I'm down for it. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. I kind of want to go do the one up north by the sewer area, just because it has so many turns, if you guys remember that one. But this was a high level one, so I wanted to try it out and see what we could do. That's a wall. We missed it. Still wasn't a very smooth turn. Woo! She likes getting sideways like that, but then she can't even get any traction. Here we go. Come on. We could probably use a little nitrous in that situation. Oh my goodness, yeah. We can't give her gas. As soon as you start to give her gas, she freaks out and she just turns sideways, and it just, dude, it's rough. I mean, technically every drift car will do that, but this one's so hypersensitive to it. It's interesting. Here we go. So very, very light gas. Yes. Very light gas. You got to give it a couple pumps to get it moving, to get it sideways, but after that, you got to lift off again and just kind of barely give it anything is the key here. All right, I'm going to use a little bit of nitrous. Very light gas, light gas, light gas. Oh gosh. See, if you go too light, it catches and you go straight ahead. You don't keep your slide going. This thing, I feel like this could be one of our best drift cars if we gave it the time. if we really put some time into it and kind of learned it. But at the same time, it's one of the most challenging. It's like the high risk, high reward vehicle, dude. I want to hit that. I want to hit that section straight. I'm really gonna try for that section on this third lap. Dude, listen to the popping coming out of this thing, bro. Oh my goodness. The good news is we haven't hit any walls, so that's solid. Here we go. Very light, Trev. Very light but strong enough. That's not bad. The big one's gonna be coming up here, though. Gotta be careful around this. Not too bad. Whew. Gotta get some speed. Here's the big one. So we gotta just ride the line perfectly, man. This is gonna be scary. Ah, we were close. We were close, but it's hard. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. 85% done with the event. We did hit the target score. This was another really challenging one. So I mean, we're getting it done. It's just not. It's not pretty. We could do better. Now where are we even going? We're out here not even hitting our checkpoints. All right, I'm gonna move on. Let's go to an underground one. That's probably gonna be our last one. I don't want to wear this thing out too much, but we'll see what we got when we're doing it at night. All right, dude, I can't lie. This thing looks pretty mean at night. Oh, I thought it looked good during the day, but nighttime it kind of takes it to a whole new level. I love the red. You know, obviously you've got some red accents built in with these brake lights, so red always looks good on cars. When the lights and everything match up. Our tire smoke is a bit much. The red tire smoke is a little cheesy, but hey, it's Need for Speed, man. We're gonna have some fun with it. Try to close this thing out with a nice finish. Our target score is gonna be 160K, and it's a point-to-point sprint race, which means we are not gonna be able to learn the track. We're just gonna have to take what it throws at us and do the best. Sounds good to me, man. Here we go. Looking pretty solid so far. Woo! Got really okay. Calm down there. Calm down there, fella. Got a little straight here. Gonna build up some speed. Ooh, this is not good. Woo! Watch the cliff. Wouldn't wanna go sliding off that thing. Oh my goodness, dude. Woo! I feel like we're doing pretty good so far. It could be smoother, but it could be a heck of a lot worse. I don't see any cops in sight. Okay. Try to be a little nicer to it. Oh my goodness, how did we not run into that car, dude? We've still got our multiplier going. I'm going to use our nitrous here to get up to this corner quicker. Gotta slow it down, keep it smooth. I'm definitely not going to hit that van, dude. We need this multiplier as much as we can get. Oh, babe. Oh, no! We hit the wall. Okay. Woo. We're about 50% of the way through, and we are definitely over 50% on our target score, so that's a good sign. If we wouldn't have hit that wall, we would have been in good shape. But bad news, bears. We do have some coppers up here in front of us. We've got some pigs, and we've got some traffic. I'm trying to get past them without them seeing us. Actually, I think that might have worked right there. All right, that was perfect. Here we go. Dude, what's up with all the traffic today, man? Whew, that was sexy. Little 90-degree right-hand turn right here. Okay. We're really, I mean, the nighttime, the rain, it's helped out. Not to mention that we are starting to kind of get used to this thing. It's still not our best drift car by any means. Like, we have done much better with some of our other builds. And I think just like me personally, I agreed with the other builds more and the cars and how they handled. But overall, not too shabby. Hit a little nitrous here, scratch our head, slow it down to be able to get a little action. Up to a 3x multiplier. Whew. We need 5K out of this, baby. Oh, we got it. Oh, baby. Oh, man, that was sexy. Hit our target score right at the very end. Take out the little monument, and I think it's time for us to go home. I think we've overstayed our welcome. So there you guys have it. Little drift build. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, I enjoy drifting in this game. It's something different. It's a different type of challenge. I know I'm not the best at it, which is what worries me. I'm worried that you guys might be bored with episodes like this. But if you guys want to see more drift builds in the future, we can definitely make that happen. Of course, we're going to do more racing than anything else, but drifting's fun. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to see you guys in the next episode. Drop a like. Let me know what car we should do next. Subscribe if you haven't already. Peace out.